Hi guys, today we are gonna learn about gravitation. Let's learn! Before starting with today's video, I would like all of you to like, share and subscribe and also hit the bell icon to receive notifications. Subscribe! What will learn? Gravitation, universal law of gravitation, importance of universal law of gravitation. Let's begin! Whee! What is gravitation? It is the force of attraction between two particles of any mass. Oh, an apple fall. It is due to gravity. So, the falling of apple is also an example of gravitation. Here, the apple and the ground are attracting each other. So the apple's mass is very low and the ground's mass is very huge as compared to apple. So that means the particles can be of any mass. Now the question arises, when the apple falls towards the ground, why can't the ground move towards the apple if they both are attracting each other? It is because the ground has a very huge mass as compared to apple. This helps the ground to attract the apple more easily. And due to its huge mass, it is impossible for any object to move towards a lighter object. Important points related to gravitation. Note down those points. Gravitational force is not repulsive. This means when two objects repel each other. Like in a magnet, like poles repel, unlike poles attract. If it's not repulsive, then obviously it will be attractive. Gravitational force is a long range force. This means it can happen on very long range or very long distances. It is a weak force. It means that its intensity is not very strong. Now, how do we derive the formula? So, for this, we need a definition. Definition of gravitation. So, the definition is that force of attraction between two bodies is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance in between them. Force of attraction between two bodies. This means that if there is a mass, if there is body A and there is a body B, the force of attraction between them will be the force of gravitation. It is directly proportional to the product of their masses. If A's mass is 1 m1 and B's mass is m2, so it is directly proportional to m1 multiplied by m2 and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. Suppose the distance between them is d. So it will be inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them, which was d square. Now, let us understand more by breaking the definition. So by breaking, we see the force of attraction between two bodies. I have written it as force and a g at the bottom to denote it is due to gravitation. And product of their masses, as I told you, m1 into m2. Suppose there is a mass A and there is a mass B. Mass 1, m1, m2. It is their mass. It is its B's mass. Now, the distance between them. Suppose the distance between them is r. So, force will be inversely proportional to r square, which is the square of distance between them. Now, let us try to derive the formula. For derivation, we can say that Fg is equal to m1 into m2, as mass of object A is m1 and mass of object B is m2. Now, the distance between them. If the distance between them is r, it will be inversely proportional to r square. This implies Fg is equal to, now we need a constant here to remove this proportionality sign. So what should we write? For here, we write it as capital G. This G we'll learn about in the next slide. So here G will be written as a constant and m1, m2, n2 upon r square. So this is the formula of gravitation. Let me write it again. Force of gravitation is equal to G into m1 into m2 upon r square. Now, as we were talking about, what is G? G is known as universal gravitational constant. It is constant as the name suggests. Value of G is equal to 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. So if we go back to the previous slide, here we have written G. G remains constant and its value will be 6.67 into 10 raised to power minus 11. In some cases, its value can be given as 6.673 into 10 raised to power minus 11. Now, let us learn about G's importance. Interesting. It has successfully explained the phenomenon that the force that binds us to Earth means we are able to stand on the Earth's surface. The motion of moon around the Earth, it revolves in a circular path. It is due to G, universal gravitational constant, motion of planets around the sun, and formation of tides due to the moon and sun. Now, the motion of planets around the sun. If this is the sun is in the center of the solar system. All the planets are revolving around it. They are revolving around the center, we can say. So, this type of force is known as centripetal force. Centripetal force means center seeking force. By its name, we can say that all the planets are revolving in their own orbits around the center or the sun. It is due to the centripetal force that they are rotating like this and revolving like this. So now the end emoji is this. Comment it in the comment section so I can see who all watched the video till the end.